welcome to a new video. I'm your friend Jinansh and today we're going to learn English. But before we learn English, then if you're new to my channel, then please consider like, sharing and subscribing too. That helps me a lot, and turn on notifications too. So whenever I post a new video, then you can see it immediately. So now let's get on. So in the last video of English, I explained that what you should do to improve your English, and I just gave you some tips and tricks. Well, in this video, it's gonna be a little bit different. So in this video, I'm going to tell you some changes you should make in your daily life so that English can become a little bit easier for you. The first change is listening. So in listening, you should listen at least 40 minutes a day on an average. And if you're saying that I can't do that in one sitting, then guys, I have something for you. If your work schedule is really tight, then if you wake up and while you're brushing, then you can play a song on Spotify, or when you're also eating, then you can listen some audiobooks too. And before bed, you can watch some videos too and listen stuff and like that. I'm personally a little bit of a music guy, so whenever I get free time, then I do listen music on Spotify. Some of my favorite music is funk, then some music from Spy Family. It's an anime. But for the guys who are introverts, then I personally say that you should watch anime. Personally, I think that please do not watch in Japanese. You won't understand. Only watch in English. Okay, so with that out of the way, here's the second change. The second change is kind of related to the first one. If you don't know it, then you don't know it. But I'm going to say that the second change you should do is, guess it, 3, 2, 1. You should read books. So by reading books, you come across new words, and you should search the meanings of those words, and your vocabulary will keep increasing. So if you talk with a man who's really great in English, and if you talk with him, you can have many words to talk about. Suppose if you say that I live over here and my house is this color and like that, it's made from this. Well, there might be some materials you don't know, there might be some colors you don't know, there might be some places you don't know, and there's just so many words in English. Well, I'm just going to say that by reading books, you can improve your vocabulary. And what I personally recommend is that for the guys who are little, I might have said this in the past video too, but you should read some comic books. And guys who are little, well, I'm saying you that you should read books with pictures. The books you start first. I'm going to say that first you should start with books which have 10 to 12 pages. Then you should slowly move on to 20 to 30 pages. Then by that, you might even move on to 300 pages, and you might not even know. Well, Geronimo Stilton has some books which have 300 pages. You should read that, but you should read those slowly. You can't just be like, hey guys, so this is my first book and I'm reading it and it's 300 pages long, and I'm an Englishman. You can't be like that. No, you have to start from scratch. I don't mean the program, I actually mean it. The third thing is that you should talk with people in English. Well, you might say that I don't have anyone to talk with English. Well, if you're a child, then you might talk with your friends, then you can talk with your teachers too. You can talk with your colleagues too if you go to office, and you can also talk with your boss. Well, for these things, I'm just going to say that sure, your friends might make fun of you, but you're doing this for you. You're bringing changes into you, and you will bear whatever comes in your way. I'm fine with people making fun of me. There's nothing to be ashamed about. When you're going to become famous on YouTube or Instagram, well, at that time, those guys might realize that, oh yeah, we shouldn't have made fun of this guy. He was a really great person. That's some sigma. But if you talk in English with your teachers, they might admire you, and all of them might like you a lot, and all of that too. If you talk in English with your colleagues, then they might introduce you to some of their friends, and you can have a little group with your colleagues that if you go somewhere, then you can go with them too, and yeah, it's like that. If you talk with your boss in English, then that's going to be something. Your boss won't think that you're a really low level man and you don't know how to speak English, and not like that. But if you slowly start speaking in English with your boss, then he might think that you're actually with brain. I'm not saying that your boss might think that you don't have a brain, but I'm personally saying that you should talk in English with everyone you have access with. So my fourth tip is that you should listen to audiobooks. I personally don't listen to audiobooks. I like reading the traditional way. But if you're a college student and if you want to read a book which is in English but you don't have time and you just want to listen to it while doing something else or multitasking, then I personally recommend Spotify to you. So yeah, in Spotify there's audiobooks for Geronimo and all my favorite books too, even Tom Gates and Wimpy Kid too. Well, those are the changes you should make in your life. That's it for today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye guys!